Welcome, Mr. Racing and VG Clips. Welcome to the chat. You guys are very, very early. And I don't want to alert you guys, but we have Mr. Racing, the Mr. Racing in chat. He got that name for a reason. He's a man and he races. He's the man. I should just put it that way. Welcome to our part 23 of our Fight to the Top career mode. I considered streaming the SpongeBob movie game today, but it's gonna take like 8 to 9 hours to complete, if not longer. And I would really like to stream that cover to cover, not just do part. That's all you post? My man. You post? I'm gonna go visit your channel real quick. Go to channel. I'm subscribed. Okay, yeah. I got you. Yeah. I know who you are. I saw your username. I thought that's what you changed your account name to, but now I see it's just Mr. Racing. Okay. I know who you are. That's 28 on top, BG. If you're familiar with him in chat.
Bold attitude. Get out of line here, and somebody's going to kick your dash. All race fans know you will get your money's worth in 4.
All right, here we go. Jump on it.
All right, racing at Texas. Scott Riggs is in first place. His son Lane Riggs won the truck race this last week. And this week the trucks are going to a road course, Lime Park. Their first time at Lime Park. It looks like a pretty good track, so I think it'll be entertaining. VG Clip said he's playing NASCAR 2001. Yes, we had a great start. We've overcome worse. I'm just letting them get a little head start. Yeah, NASCAR 2001 should be fun. Elmer Rudd, welcome back. Elmer will show up just about any time of the day. Yes, an early stream. This is usually we'll be streaming. I say usually, but our traditional time slot was like 3 to 5 or somewhere in that area. We've been doing these later streams recently. Check in behind Jeff. We give him a little drafting help. Get him out of our way. Picking off a few people. My dog was barking. I apologize for that. Every day. Whenever they come to take out the trash, he freaks out.
Keep digging. We need to pick up about 3 seconds on the leader. Still hanging on.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the SpongeBob movie game, but we almost streamed that today. We almost did. It's a fun game. As the name implies, it's based on the original movie. But that sounds like a Saturday type thing, where I just take a Saturday and do the whole game, start to finish. Like how we recently did the Spider-Man 2 game, start to finish. Yeah, that was fun. I got very, very frustrated with that game. No, we've streamed SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom like a few times. I think we played it through it twice. Once on PC and once on PlayStation. But I don't think we ever streamed the movie game. We also streamed Cosmic Shake once. And that wasn't a bad game. We just didn't keep going. Oh, who's in the wall? Jamie McMurray?
3 wide, 3 wide. That's a 10-foot pass there. Good job. 1 on, he's still there. LeBron, just got a run on you. Still alongside. There you go.
We finally got around Ward Burton.
Just right about 2.5 seconds front. The 175 car is high up high. We're up another position.
I also may do Ultimate Spider-Man. That was a game that came out in 2005.
Okay, we're clear.
I like those Spider-Man games. And that one we can probably beat in like 5 to 6 hours. So not quite as long. And I need a glass of water. My mouth is so dry right now.
Watching the leader about 2 seconds ahead. What's up hot? Don't worry about a block from him. He's feeling nice today.
So Scott Briggs, he was in the lead. He's all the way back to 15th now. And he's in 16th.
Another one down.
Yeah, not a great race for Scott Briggs. We may be able to push him back up front though.
17 is outside. Clear. Car hot. Hang it up. Gained another spot. Got both sides, all clear.
You're playing in Atlanta. You refuse to call it its new name. I do not blame you. I am not a fan of Echo Park Speedway. I know on Twitch you can ban certain words. I don't know if you can on YouTube, but we should totally try to ban Echo Park Speedway so no one can type it in chat.
Just looking to make a move. The 176
But, I
is
mean,
high hot.
yeah, Echo Park.
Still
Yeah.
there. You're up another spot.
Echo Park Speedway.
Check the flag. Clear on both sides.
And it'll be that way for like the next 5 to 10 years at least. Very sad. But if Echo Park wants to throw some dollars my way, I will fully embrace them.
About 1.5 off the leader.
Yeah, branded racetracks are always hard to accept. Like when, I don't know if you remember this, but
Going outside.
a handful of years ago, almost a decade ago now actually,
All clear, Larry.
Phoenix was called ISM Raceway.
Go outside.
That was
Number 199.
a terrible name change, and it only lasted like 1 or 2 seasons.
Racing as hard as he could.
The 141 car, a fake car,
Car on.
is in first place. Oh, now Jeff Gordon's in first. Okay, good for Jeff. Great race today for Jeff. I couldn't pay you to call it Echo Park.
1.5 seconds
You're a better man than I. I would take that delicious Echo Park money. Pulmonard on our outside. So the 141 car went from first a few laps ago. Now he's back to ninth. He is in free fall. We have Jeff in first, 77 of, I'm guessing, Brendan Gaughan in second. And in third, we have Jimmy Johnson. Fourth, we have Dale Jr. And fifth, Kurt Busch. And then right in front of us, blocking us up and down the track, we have Elliott Sadler. Better watch out. I'm going to end up wrecking us both. I don't like being blocked.
Right there. Go ahead and get on by. He's not gonna block. Watch the outside. Nice pass. Bernard Jr. just all over your back bumper. Both sides clear.
Should you post crashes on Forza Motorsport or NASCAR Heat 5? I think crashes are entertaining. I just saw a YouTube short someone posted of a crash on, I think it was Roblox. They were running a race on Pocono, and their car ended up flipping. So they put a voiceover of when Steve Park crashed from an actual NASCAR race. I thought it was pretty cool. We've broken into the top 5. Coming to 3 to go. We're having a hard time getting around Sadler. He's a hard pass. Not today. To the high side, Sadler. We need to help out Jeff. All right, not that much. Oh, this is perfect. Your friend makes those type of Roblox crash videos. It may have been him that I saw then. Whoever it was, I think I subscribed to them. And I posted a comment. I always try to support other creators of NASCAR content, or just whatever I find interesting. Especially if they're a smaller creator. Oh, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Who can get it done at Echo Park Speedway? I said it. We're gonna let Jeff have this one. Oh no, this isn't Echo Park, I lied. This is Texas. The real Biffler is his name. May have not been him. We'll try to check out that channel when we can. Show him some love. I'll tell him you sent me. Oh, look at him. 4,390 subscribers. Don't ever say that again. Well, good for you. That wasn't Echo Park. That was Texas. We just got to talking about it. And it was on my mind. Alright. Kyle Busch wins the Busch race. Let's go ahead and save. Good first race. Let's take a look at the standings. I don't want to get too far back. All right. Jeff's in third. Ty Sheets fourth. What's our truck driver doing? In 10th. And Ted Meadows, terrible. The worst driver in the game. He's awful. All right, while this one loads, I'm going to go get some water. Because I am dying over here.
In the prestigious history of NASCAR, no short track has a longer history than the half-mile Martinsville Speedway in Virginia. This flat track is a tough mountain to climb. Knowing when to pass in heavy traffic and escaping a narrow and gnarly pit road will be the keys to a Virginia victory today, as EA Sports welcomes you to the Advanced Auto Parts 500.
We got a full glass of water in the stomach, and I also grabbed an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. So this race is for you, Dr. Pepper.
Be ready now. Green is coming. There it is. Let's go.
Oh no, I missed a gear. Oh, oops. My mistake. Where's that gear? Welcome, Miami Geek Gaming. Good to see you in chat again. Go, go, go! I'm going to actually give up one lap. I'm going to give up one lap and try to come back. It may not be possible. So just pass me. Okay, there we go. We're a lap down. Let's ride. We can't play around. Oh no. My dog left the room. All right, the garbage man came through. My dog was not happy about that. All right, here we go. As I was saying, we can't play around here. We have to go. We're full lap down at Martinsville. This is the Jeff Gordon experience. He once came back from 3 laps down at Martinsville to win the race. It was crazy. This is one of Jeff Gordon's better tracks, for sure. And that's where he got his last win. Hopefully we have enough time to get back to the front. But we're going to be pushing it for sure. We've almost caught the tail end of the field. But Dale Jarrett is starting to gap the leaders. Welcome, Mr. Spaceman 360. Most of you guys in the chat probably know, but for those of you that may not, Mr. Spaceman 360 also posts a lot of racing and NASCAR content. But he's with the big dogs over on iRacing. But he also has normal uploads. And he's very natural in front of the camera. So if you're interested, go give him a follow. Man, I need to go. I need to go. 14 seconds back. I do not have time for this. Oh, for sure, man. No, I enjoyed your videos, and I've been lurking in some of the streams. I looked at it at NASCAR 2011. It's not that expensive, so I'm gonna get a copy, and I'll help you get your platinum. I don't think I have a headset that works with the PS3, so I'll just have to follow your directions. Oh, put on the brakes.
Okay, we're clear. The 15 car is coming right. Another one down. Watch it, car back. Clear all around.
I love trying to platinum games. I think I might only have 1 or 2 platinums. I don't have many. I think I platinumed the first Spider-Man game, like Spider-Man PlayStation 4. Other than that, I don't know if I have any other ones. Yeah, back in the PS3 days, you either had a wired headset or a wireless one that like plugged in with a dongle, or you had one of those little Bluetooth headsets. This week we'll be doing Atlanta as far as racing. Yeah, it'll probably take them a while to ship a copy. Like, obviously there's ones on eBay, there's copies on GameStop, and then I found a used copy on Walmart.com, so I don't know who would be the best. You just switched to PlayStation last year? Well, welcome to the PlayStation Nation. You've made the right decision. Ow, we got into the inside wall. Oh no. Let's dive it in there in Kurt Busch. Atlanta's your favorite track. So, is the Atlanta you're racing on iRacing the new Atlanta? Am I playing this on PC? I am playing this on PC. Bazinga effect. This is the GameCube version, but yes, it's on PC. Alright, we have Jeff Gordon in front of us. Just gonna squeeze by. 2 fantasy cars up here. Whoa. We came in a little hot, and they're going a little slow. I didn't know if we'd be able to come back from a lap down, but here we are. They land on iRacing is New Atlanta. I'm sure that's going to be insane. The only thing I could probably compare it to is I used to run those open races. It was the IndyCar at Charlotte, and that was insane. That's the tightest I've ever gripped a steering wheel in my life. It was like, I was pretty new to open wheel racing, and the amount of downforce you had was just insane. And the cars just kind of stuck to the track. How do you play this on PC? Okay, so you have a few options. You can download, if you want the GameCube copy, which runs pretty well, and there's actually custom HD textures for it. If you want to run the real-life accurate schemes, and to get rid of the fantasy drivers, you will want to play the PlayStation version. I mean, not PlayStation. Let me slow down. The GameCube version. It's hard for me to drive. Am I playing on easy? No, but we have a 5-star car, Josh, and we have a custom setup. I'm guessing the AI all run the default setups, which is way too tight. So once you factor in our 5-star car, well, I mean, it's maxed out. Everything on this car is maxed out. Once you factor in our custom setup, these races become trivial. Also, the AI just aren't good at Martinsville. There are other tracks that are harder for us, specifically Kansas and Homestead. IndyCar and Xfinity cars are easily the best cars for iRacing on ovals. Indy at Charlotte, yeah. I always tried to stay out of wrecks when I could.
The 198 cars, outside.
In those open races, there's no cautions, so a lot of the wrecks I would get into is me just trying to get through the wreck as quickly as possible, and someone just sliding down the track and murdering me. But okay, yeah, back to the question of how to play this. You will get Dolphin Emulator. Search Dolphin Emulator. You can get it on PC or mobile. It's in the Android App Store, and I think it may be in the iPhone App Store. Then you will search NASCAR 2005 ROM. And I think I may have got mine from ROMs Are Fun. It should be like one of the first links. Download the ROM. Oh my goodness, what is happening? The 191 was not interested in learning how to play this game. Oh my goodness. Dale Jarrett's still right on our tails. We do have a second gap now. Yeah. Dolphin. Get the ROM. You will extract the ROM. And it should be like an RBZ file or something along those lines, or maybe an ISO file. Then you will drop it into the Dolphin emulator. Then you can configure it to your liking. You can play it to where it looks like the old version, the original, but I play it with some enhancements. I have it running at 1080p and some texture improvements. That way it looks smoother, more appealing to the eyes. And then you just click play, and you're cooking with gas. Also, you'll have to set up your controller. kind of left that out.
Number 31, 5 hot. Giving you some space.
But that's not too difficult. You just map your controls.
It'll work with you.
Bazinga says he remembers playing this on the PS2 and wanted to play it again. Okay, that brings me to the other option. You can also play it on an emulator called PCSX2. It's a PlayStation 2 emulator. Same deal. You will search for the ROM for NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, plug it into the emulator, and enjoy. But that emulator has a lot fewer improvements, so the game may not look as good, but it would be the version you would know. What was the website again for NASCAR 2005? Well, the emulator, you're going to have to get it first. So depending on which version you want to play, for Dolphin, or for GameCube, you're going to use Dolphin Emulator. Like Dolphin, like the sea creature. For PlayStation, you're going to use PCSX2. Then, on the Google machine, you're going to type in NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup ROM, R-O-M. And it should take you to a website called like ROMs Are Fun, something like that. Hit download and go racing. It's worth it. This game holds up pretty well. The New Jersey and C&W fan says he made a new video. We will check that out after the stream. What's this video on? I think you told me what you were gonna do next, but I forget. All right, one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Yeah, once the field gets spread out, they start running faster laps. When the field is running too wide, it's just, they're checking up way too early. Oh man, we almost didn't clear Rusty there. For sure. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm considering making a video on specifically how to play this game because I get asked that a lot. But yes, it is playable on mobile as well. If you're just interested in playing this on the go with like touch controls or a Bluetooth controller. Just remember, when you go back and play this game, you have to autosave. After every race, you need to autosave because every once in a while, I've only had it happen a couple times, the game might crash. Or if you just close the game out without saving, you will lose all your progress. It's just like the old days. You have to save. All right, that was a good win for us. We're going to Talladega next. All right, we're going to try to work with somebody. If Derek Cope's in the race, we're going to take him to the lead. The New Jersey and CW fan has been making NASCAR Racing 2003 liveries, even though you don't have NASCAR Racing 2003. That is very interesting. That's a labor of love. A lot of people still play that game, so I'm sure they appreciate it if you're putting them online. What lap should you put on your own lap? 40. Oh, what lap should you pit on? I would go to your fuel load. If you're running with fuel and stuff. Hello, Gene Loveless. Or John. It's probably Gene. Welcome. Yeah, try to run to your fuel load if you can. If you can run it on one stop, that would be great. If you can't, maybe run long and then pit as late as you can, and then once you get like 70% through your next fuel load, if you have to two-stop it, pit then. That way you can get the benefits of the fresh tires. Or maybe even halfway through the second run, pit. I don't know how long the fuel run is at Martinsville. I usually just watch that bar in the lower right. Once it gets low, that's when I come in. If I can make it that far. You haven't gotten the messages yet telling me to pit? Or telling you to pit? Yeah, just watch that bar in the lower right. And as long as your tires aren't worn and you're still running competitive lap times, just stay out on track. Oh my goodness, are we going to lose the draft because of that? I checked up way too hard. We might still be able to regain the draft. Yeah, we have a smidgen, a morsel of draft remaining from the 145 car. Well, we're up to 35th. Good job, everyone. We survived. We're going to slingshot past the 145. The plate racing in these games was so much fun. Because you were able to slingshot. What bar? Okay, do you see where it has the gear in the lower right? It has, I'm in 4th gear, and it has the tachometer, what RPM my engine's at. Right below that, there's a red bar. E to F. That is your fuel gauge. Wait, are you playing 2001? If you're playing 2001, I don't know. I can't help you on that. Do I play any of the game NASCAR 2003? Yes, we do. Before we started our 2005, we used to play 2003 several times a week. Yes, if Derek Cope's in this, I didn't check, but if he's in this race, we're going to help him to the lead. I don't see him yet, so that's a bad sign. We're making pretty good progress, though. Oh, big checkup. Big checkup. Why are we checking up on the straightaway at Talladega? Yes, I enjoy 2003. If that's something you want to see, then we'll play it here soon. Over the next few days. Maybe we'll run Atlanta before the Atlanta race this weekend. Why is everyone talking about Derek Cope? He's the greatest of all time. Yes, that's the real answer there. That's factual. You ask ChatGPT, it'll tell you. I'll just follow Kenseth through. Okay, if Kenseth wants to go. The 161 car is kind of blocking this here. Let me activate the draft. We are right on his bumper. Come on, Matt. Come on. We got this. We got this, Matt. It's Matt Kenseth's fault. We have the playoff format. In a roundabout way. He can give you some of the liveries for NASCAR Racing 2003. I would have to re-download that game and then get it to work to play. We may do, I mean, it's a fun game. It's more of a sim style, so I would have to hook up my wheel, which I do not enjoy doing. I love racing on the wheel, but I don't have a great place to mount it. You found the light. It's not one. Oh my goodness, Matt. I was reading a comment and I plowed into the back of him. Well, there goes our front end. I'm telling you, you look away for a half second and it'll all go wrong. Okay, let's try to stick with Greg Biffle here. If he used 1% of his talent, 1% more of his talent, he would have won in all his starts by multiple laps and then been a 30-time champion. That's accurate. That's lore accurate. I've consulted with the Oracle, and that is the answer she gave me. Yeah, Derek Cope was just a nice guy, so he let other people win. Greg, what are you doing? These AI sometimes. They just check up whenever they feel like it. I was letting off there too to try to get off of him, and he just kept losing it. All right, this is a problem. All right, we have a morsel of draft off of Jeff Burton. That's gonna help us out. All right, Jeff, let's go catch the field. I hope you're better than Greg Biffle. We are right on his bumper. I'm gonna let off a little bit. Try to regain some of that bubble. Yeah. That gives us some insurance in case he checks up like that. All right, we're only up to 21st. Not great. We've had a couple of incidents. All right, I should probably help my teammate, Robbie. Oh, wait. He's no longer my teammate. I've been brainwashed. I was Kevin Harvick for a full season, and now every time I see the 30 or the 31, I think they're my teammates still. We are still for the same manufacturer, so maybe it would have been a better option. All right, let's help Mikey if we can get around Burton there. All right. We may stall out before we get up here. You have visited New Jersey Transit, Sweet Baby Rays, Norfolk Southern, CSX, 4th of July, New Jersey Transit Ricky Rudd, Gatorade throwback, that sounds insane. New Jersey Transit Casey Kane, Spy vs. Spy, Great Clips throwback, and a test car. I don't know if it's like any harder or if it's the same process, but you could make schemes for iRacing and then upload them to the website. What's the website for iRacing? Trading Paints. Trade in Paints. That's the website for iRacing. So I'm sure those people would appreciate it. Then people could like search for your schemes and use them on iRacing. I've never done that. I've just created a very basic scheme that looked like the Wood Brothers 21. Why does it say Mark Martin? I'm clearly drafting with Michael Waltrip. Caution on the speedway. Man, our front end is beat in after we murdered Matt Kenseth. Oh no! What is this, the 131 car took out the 31 car? How about that? No, 161. He just lost it. Oh, and Jamie McMurray piled in at the very end there. We are not going to pit under caution. We've worked so hard to get up to 10th. Beautiful looking pace car. All right, here we go. Not too different from NASCAR Racing 2003 templates. Well, I mean, that makes sense considering iRacing was built off of the old NASCAR Racing games. Oh my goodness, we're getting left behind. We're going to catch back up once the car gets up to speed, but man, I hate restarting on these plate tracks because we just get left. All right, let's try to get up to old Jefferson Gordon up there. All right, what can Brown do for you? Brown could give me some draft. Come to me, Jeff. Come to me. I will help you. I lost my momentum there. Come on. Come on. Jeff. There we go. There we go. Okay, Kurt Busch with the block. You, Kevin LePage, Derek Cope coming to pit road. Oh, no. Gene Loveless said, do you like NASCAR Cup Series? Yes. Yes, we do. I've been doing race reviews and race previews the last few weeks. So if you're interested in keeping up with some of the news and storylines of the races, maybe those videos would interest you. All right, Jeff, let's go to the high side. All right, we're gonna have a hard time getting around Kurt here. This is rough.
Number 15 is going low.
I may have to do it myself.
Walter.
All right, Jeff, good run up the track. Good run up the track. This might work. This just might work. No, don't tuck in behind Newman. Little beating and banging. You were watching the stream and then you ran Cope over. Relatable. I look over at chat and run people over all the time. Specifically, Matt Kenseth. All right, Jeff, we're going to have to think something up here. We're going to have to use all of our brain cells. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to be able to get around Newman? All right, go. Okay, we're going high, apparently.
Number 24.
Oh, my goodness, Jeff. What are you doing? We had a great run, potentially low side, and he just messed that up. Jeff, go low. Go low. Go low. Do you think Kyle Busch will win this year? Because he's your favorite driver. It's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle, Gene. I'm rooting for it. I would love to see him win. But they are having some very poor finishes. But it's Kyle Busch. And you can never count Kyle Busch out.
24 car, yellow.
This ain't it. This ain't it.
Still hanging on. Newman is the leader. Gordon is looking to pass.
We're coming to the line. Side by side.
We got the
We're going to take it.
awesome win, buddy. Try not to blow the engine during the victory.
The Kenseth is dead. If you know, you know. Probably not. So Elmer Rudd said probably not. He's definitely my favorite current driver, but you don't see him winning with RCR. That's kind of how I feel. RCR's fallen off over the last couple of years. They looked like they regained some speed, especially when the next gym was early on, but they've clearly fallen behind. Clearly. At Pocono, even before Kyle Busch wrecked, they just weren't running well. And that was sad to see, because I thought maybe they had something last week with how they were talking. We're going to California Speedway. It's a big, flat track, in this game at least. Because the high side is not really an option. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. can't remember who Tony Stewart ran off the track,
Just
but he
about
ran
an
someone off
hour
the
east
track
of
at
Los
Daytona.
Angeles, you will find the 2-mile
And
California
that could have
Speedway.
killed a lot of people.
Today, NASCAR has come to the land of Hollywood, and the
If you want to know what
stars are
I'm
ready to
talking about,
shine.
search
When the checkered
Tony
flag
Stewart
falls, will your name be on the
tries
marquee?
to
We're about to find out
commit murder.
as
It's
EA
the title's
Sports
something like that. Or
presents the Auto
Tony
Club
Stewart tries to attempt
500.
murder. It's at Daytona, and he runs this guy all the way into the infield grass, and he slides up in front of the field, and somehow, no one else got into him. Every once in a while, that video pops up on my YouTube page. Okay, Jeff Gordon's way back here. We are going to have to help out Jefferson Gordon here. Whoa. 4 wide. Oh my goodness. Oh, Robbie, stay down there. This field is stacked up like crazy right now. Greg Biffle with a big checkup. He wants to relive last week. Brian Vickers and Tony Stewart at Sonoma. Looks like a New Jersey and C&W fan found it. That is a crazy wreck. Jean said she just turned 18 on May 31st. Happy birthday. I'm guessing you graduated high school, so welcome to the adult world. You still have a long way to go. Hopefully have many more birthdays ahead of you. Wow, we have two birthdays in the chat on the same day. What are the chances? What are the chances? You got Kenseth? Elmer Rudd said, tell me if this opinion is valid. You see Brad Keselowski winning this year? You know, he's been slow this year, but he's getting more top 10s and laps led. Elmer, that is not a bad opinion. 100%. You said he wrecked Kenseth like you did? That is sad. I didn't mean to attempt murder, but yes, Brad Keselowski's been running better, for sure. What is happening? Mark Martin is a murderer. He's a thief. He is a menace to society. What was that? Mark, what are you doing? Hey, there's Kenseth. Should we wreck him? We have a chance to do the funniest thing ever. Okay, yes, back to Keselowski. This last Sunday, he was going to win that race. He had the fastest car in the field, and he had the lead. Gene, do you think you can make it as a YouTuber like? Yes, anybody can. The best thing to do is just start making videos, start uploading, and as you make videos, watch them, go back and watch them, and critique them. You know, try to find what could be better. Like, could my thumbnail be better? Could the quality be better? Could the audio quality be better? Could my editing be better? And every video I upload, I find something wrong. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Oh, Chase Briscoe's your boy in the 19. Yeah, he had a good run. He made the fuel last. It's kind of crazy that Hamlin couldn't get by him, even though Briscoe was saving fuel. Didn't like that. If Kenseth was back up here, I would have sent him to the Shadow Realm. I'm a real sicko like that. Next time we see him, it's on site. But right now we have to help out Jefferson Gordon. Oh no, Mark Martin's back. Mark Martin's back. What are you doing, Mark? What did I do to make Mark Martin angry? I follow him on Twitter. I like his tweets, and he repays me like this. All right, Jeff. Yes, get to the low side. We can really make some hay down there. Your boys in the 9 and the 6. So Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski, both respectable picks. Going back like 15 years, maybe not that far. Going back 12 years, if you told me I would be rooting for Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch, I would have thought you were crazy. Because they were the ultimate bad boys. And now they're the veteran goats. You know, they're holding up the veteran class. Yes. We had a Derek Cope sighting. You have a diecast of that tin car? I might as well. Oh my goodness, Ricky Craven. Okay. We've had 2 attempts in our life this race. The car still looks pretty good. Except it's a Pontiac. Mine might be too. I'll have to check. It's probably in the drawer to my left. You guys, no, I lied. The drawer to my right.
The 21 cars outside.
My dad used to collect all kinds of diecast, and he passed those down to me. Do I like the MLB? I somewhat keep up with it. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, so it's been a hard year. You know, Alex Bregman moving to the Red Sox, that hasn't really worked out the way we wanted it. And I think the Red Sox are around like 10.5 games back, something like that. So they don't really have a chance at winning this year. Yeah. Oh, Matt Kenseth! Play the music. I can't full on wreck him because it'll bring out a caution. That's as much as we can do right now. Ow. We hurt ourselves. But we did it. And Ricky Craven, he took us out. He's still up here. Like, how did he, you know, keep it going? I should have just right hooked him. I should have right hooked him right into the wall. But I didn't. I let him go. And we got the worst of it. We gave up some very valuable track time. Yes, back to the YouTuber thing. Yes, if you wanna do YouTube, go for it. Starting out, just upload. Just upload and try to find your niche, what you really want to focus on doing. And just a good rule of thumb, if you're interested in it, someone else out there is interested in it. You just have to find them. I would have played nice with Craven. We gave him a little tap because he turned us earlier, or put us into the outside wall. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to deserve that. All right, let's go. Okay. Brian Vickers is hard to get around. This is going to be a challenge. Yeah, Sterling Marlin, the Silver Bullet. That was a good-looking car. Yes, it was. Oh, my goodness. Jeff, it may not be your day, buddy. We have tried, out of the kindness in our heart, to help out this struggling man. Do we play Heat 3 or Heat 5? Yes, we have played both on stream. There we go. We had to push Jeff Gordon through the 77, but it worked. Yes, we do play Heat 3 and Heat 5. I have all of the Heat games. I even have Heat 2002 and Dirt to Daytona. And then we have Heat Evolution, Heat 2, Heat 3, Heat 4, and Heat 5. I play Heat 5 on PC occasionally, but I don't like the PC version, to be honest. And we also play on PlayStation. Hello, Minden Eldred. Minden Eldred. Okay. These AI are murdering us this race. Okay, I think we're gonna have to ditch Jeff. You loved it. You love Dirt to Daytona. Me too. That's a fun one. We're making our way through our career in Dirt to Daytona, but we stopped playing. We still have it, so we can go back and play it one day. I just don't know if our save is going to be there still. All right. We have 4 laps to get it done. We need to cut a 2.5 second advantage.
Go ahead and get on by. Not gonna block. Vickers, come on.
Give Vickers a little shot for holding us up earlier.
Both sides clear.
All right, let's draft up to Casey Kane. Casey the Kid Kane. Yes, Texas Speed Energy. I was trying to help Jeff Gordon. I was trying to help him. We've helped him get to a few wins this year and last year, but he checked up in front of us and we ended up taking him out. And then earlier in the race, Mark Martin took him out. So it hasn't been a great race for Jeff and I. These AI are playing very dirty today. We got to 200 there? That's crazy. I love the speed at Auto Club. Oh, here we go. 204. All right, we've made it back to the front. Out of respect for a Jimmy Johnson fan, or Johnson fan 48. Bailey the Kid, like the Billy Joel song. This Billy Joel's awesome. I saw a YouTube short with a Billy Joel song in it earlier today. Maybe a couple. You've made Billy Joel appear in my algorithm. You have blessed me. I don't know if you ever saw the footage, but I uploaded a few shorts from a Billy Joel concert I went to a couple years ago. It was the day before Thanksgiving in Madison Square Garden. We saw Billy Joel, me and my wife. My wife and I guess that's proper English. I have a chance to do the funniest thing ever. I helped him, but now I hurt him. Oh, do you want by, Mr. 12 car? I'm sure this won't backfire at all. No! We lost by 1/1000th of a second. My plan was to let him get next to me, and I was going to take him out. That's karma for turning Johnson. That's karma. Our plan was to get Newman. That was our plan. It did not work. We let him get to our outside, and that was it. Oh, that backfired tremendously. You guys were talking to me in chat like the Green Goblin mask. Like, turn him. Get him. And so I did. I turned him. After helping him, you know? I don't think Jimmy Johnson thanked me for helping him. All right, Elmer Rudd, you have to go. You'll be back. We're still streaming like 45 minutes. We might be. My wife is currently out with her mother. Her mother lives far away. So this is a special time for them to see each other. So I usually get off when she gets home, but she may not be getting back soon. So we'll keep going for now. All right, New Jersey and CNW fan. We'll see you Well, that was what Elmer Rudd was saying, not what I was saying. We're still here. But, yeah, we'll see you whenever you reappear. I can always count on you to pop back up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have it for the New Jersey and CW fan and Elmer Rudd. They've been solid in the chat all stream. All right, what do we have coming up? We have Richmond. That's a really good track for us. Your NASCAR Heat 5 game won't work? Is it? Oh, no. Are you on PlayStation? Like, does it like if you're on PlayStation, does it have the PlayStation Plus emblem in the top right with a lock next to it? Because I had the same issue, and I had to buy a disc copy of the game so I could keep playing on PlayStation. Yeah, they've removed NASCAR Heat 5 from PlayStation Plus. So I don't know if that's the issue you're facing. That's the issue I had. They've delisted those Heat games.
All around this country.
And
every Saturday night was another chance to
man,
see
where's Jeff starting?
A star. This is far
oh
from
no.
just another Saturday night
oh no.
track attack. This is Richmond International Raceway.
Oh no.
A banked 3/4-mile track where talent must outmuscle temper if you want to kiss the trophy girl in this Saturday night feature.
Wow, we get to
EA
kiss a
Sports
trophy girl?
the Chevy
Oh, Jeff's in first. Okay.
Green flag coming up. You ready?
Hey, good qualifying effort for Jeff. Okay, we're going to let them get ahead of us by quite a bit because we are very fast at this track, and they will murder us if we get up to them too soon. They check up a lot, and that's kind of dangerous. All right, let's go ahead and disable our rear view mirror, and we're going to send it. All right, maybe we gave up a little too much time. We're going to run them down if we can. We're already gaining a lot of time back. We're very fast at Richmond. As long as we hit the corners. Sometimes we can blow the corners and get into the outside wall. Oh yeah, we're going to be just fine. Yeah, Gene, let us know. Let us know what platform you're on, if you're able to. And hopefully we can get your NASCAR Heat 5 working. That would be very sad. I know a lot of people, like my friends, they both had the game. The two that I play with on Heat 5 occasionally. They both had the PlayStation Plus version. And now that they've removed it, they can't play Heat 5 anymore. It's a shame. It's a tragedy. It's a travesty. But luckily, the new NASCAR game will be coming out in 3 to 4 months. 3 to 3.5 months. That's more accurate. They said late September or early October the games will come out. In July, here next week, they're supposed to be sharing the full driver roster, some, I believe maybe all of the paint schemes, and they're going to show off some screenshots from the game. So be looking for that in July, and we might get gameplay this next month, so that should be cool. And I think the trailer and additional gameplay will be in August. You're on Xbox? Oh, dear. I don't know. Do you have a digital version or the disc version? Xbox Series X. So yeah, you're on the nice Xbox. I don't know. Can you describe what's happening? Is it just not opening? Because perhaps you can type in the symptoms, what's happening, and Google might be able to help you out. Might be able to. Sorry, Mr. 192. Sorry. Slight contact. All right, let's help out. Bo Banks. I forgot Robbie Gordon retired. I'm still going to call him Robbie Gordon for continuity's sake. BG Clips just got back. They went to get a Hot Pocket. Hot Pockets are good. Hot Pockets are good. And depending on which one you got, it could be even better. The ham and cheese is fine. Haven't had that one in a while, though. The broccoli and cheese. I used to like that one. Again, haven't had that one in a while. My wife likes to buy the off-brand pepperoni ones. And they're all right. They are all right. It's like having a giant pizza roll. Which, if you think about it, is kind of just the idea of a calzone. You got steak and cheese. That sounds good. I love steak and cheese. I love cheesesteaks. What are we doing here? That's very close. He was right up on us. 3 wide at Richmond. When I was in Philadelphia last year, I got a steak and cheese at a place that allegedly had really good steak and cheeses. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It wasn't very good. I was very disappointed by the quality of the steak and cheese I had in Philadelphia. Now, you'd think in Philly they would have a good steak and cheese. That's what I was hoping for. Welcome, Matt Taylor. You guys don't know about Matt Taylor, he's just a racing fan. So he's really dedicated to be here. He's not a NASCAR person yet. We're going to get him eventually. We're going to convert Matt Taylor into a NASCAR fan. Which, I mean, I like, different racing sports, so I'm not purely a NASCAR guy. I like IMSA and WEC, IndyCar a lot. The MX-5 Cup Series, that's really cool. And, local racing is fun, dirt racing. I'll even watch boat racing. Snowmobile racing, that's good stuff too. I'll watch it all. If it's a race, drag racing, yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but monster truck racing. When you go into a race, then exit, it crashes. I would hate for you to lose progress, but you might. I don't know if Xbox still has cloud saves. Maybe you could load your cloud save. Or possibly delete your game and re-download it. That may be risky. Like, I don't want you to lose the game. I don't know. Hopefully someone else online has faced this issue and solved it already. Are you playing the 2020 version or the 2022 season with the next gen? Because I've heard some people had issues playing the different versions. That may not be the issue though. Or maybe you could just delete your game, like your game save data, and maybe that would help. Yeah, I choked for a second. Oh, that's puzzling. I don't think I've experienced that myself. And this might sound crazy, but maybe just turning your Xbox off, like completely off, unplug it, and then plug it back in, maybe. That probably won't do anything, but it might just work. You finally got enough money to buy a truck team and a 3-star car. 2022, oh man. that could be the problem. Like maybe load into the 2020 version and see if that crashes. And if it still crashes, we'll know it's a problem with the game or the Xbox. I've seen a lot of people having issues with the Heat games lately, especially since they dropped support for that game. We're running out of time here. I'm about to have to go to the bottom and start shoveling people out of the way. Alright, let's go to the bottom. We've only made it through half the field, and we're over 2/3 through the race. This is not good.
144 car has a good run. It's going low.
We need to return to our roots of racing on the bottom.
Get the little respect pays off. Not blocking like you told. Clear, all clear. Gain, goodbye.
We've kept it relatively clean, though. I mean, we've made contact with a few different guys. Mark, why are you running me so tight? These Roush cars, man. What's it with these Roush cars? Running me up the track and down the track.
Number 0 is up high.
Alright, the Zero's running us very close.
3 wide, 3 wide. Talk to me.
Alright, we've entered the top 10.
6 seconds separate you and the
The
leader.
low side is the truth.
See a block right about here, but I guess you guys are friendly out there. Gone.
Alright, this 18's running us very tight. He was gonna kill us if I hadn't have backed out.
Still there.
On the high side, baby. Take that, Bobby.
Right where you want to be. Stay hungry.
All right, we're gonna give Jimmy Johnson a break here. We're gonna fire it into the corner.
Just gotta run high
Oh my
side.
goodness! Look how far Jeff Gordon's ahead. What happened? I thought he was up here with these guys. Oh my goodness! We're gonna have to run some very good laps once we get clear of Junior.
Working together.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Gordon is the leader.
We may not win this race intentionally. We might give Jeff the win here. He needs it more than we do. Ow. We already have the points lead. We pushed it a little too hard there. What number truck should you recreate as your own truck? Do you have a favorite number? My favorite number is 24 for obvious reasons. So I picked 23 for this car because it's the only one available that close. But if you have a favorite number that you can use, I would use that. Like a number you've used in sports, perhaps, if you've done any, been on any sports teams. If you have a favorite driver that's numbers available, pick that. Maybe you could do your birth year. Don't say that out loud. We don't need you getting hacked. There's some information that needs to stay private. You can't trust these shady people on the internet. Can't trust them. They'll say, "What's your pet's name? What's your mom's maiden name?" And then boom, they've gotten into your account.
1 lap to go. Carlo. Still there. Still hanging on. Hey, nothing wrong with it.
Hey, we'll take a second. We kept the car pretty clean. Pretty clean. Jeff was running away with that one. That was a close one. Thankfully, we had enough goodwill built up with Jimmy. After spinning him last week, he didn't attack us. So, that's good. Travis qualified. Oh, it's the All-Star race. It's the All-Star race. One of the 2 races this season that we get to use our pit crew. Let's ride. And then we have the longest race of the year at Lowe's Motor Speedway next week in the Coca-Cola 600. With the 3-star ride, you should be somewhat competitive at most tracks.
Every week, the stars of the Nextel Cup Series race door to door.
dog
on the
just
long
randomly
and winding
made a
road to the
pain sound.
championship. Every week, the points are more important
I
than
think
the
he's
prize money. But
messing
not
with his
tonight.
front paw.
In this all-star shootout, it is a dash for cash, where pride
He
and
heard it
prize
a
money
little
are
while
what
back, but
all
it's been
about.
healing.
This is an EA Sports special presentation, the Nextel All-Star Challenge. From
All right,
the
let's read the
Lowe's Motor
rules.
Speedway.
All right, 4-tire green flag pit stop in segment 1. Segment 2, the field will be randomly inverted. After the inversion, you'll need to race the final 2 segments to finish the last in first. What a weird sentence. All right, the All-Star race. We're racing for $1 million. Oh, I need to go. I was excited about $1 million. Go, go, go. See, this is what the Heat games were missing. I don't think the All-Star race was in that game, ever. And that's frustrating, that this 21-year-old game had the All-Star race, but the new games don't. All right, we're a little tight. We're going to have to be a little more gentle on the throttle. Oh, caution on the speedway. Caution, big wreck. Okay, that really hurts our plans. Paul Menard gets into Elliott Sadler. And he gets into the 145 car, puts him on his side. Man, we had 2 near flips there. Well, it's probably a good thing we didn't go when everyone else did. All right, I'm pitting this time by. If we can get to the low side. If you have a favorite number, try to use your favorite number. Like if you had a number on a sports team, if you play like baseball or football or basketball or anything, use that number. If you have a favorite driver who has a number available, use that number. Okay, 3 wide didn't work there. I'm sorry, Ryan. And that's revenge for a few weeks ago. We're racing for $1 million. All the rules are out the window. We're sending it. So what I do, 24 is my favorite number for obvious reasons. If you can't use your favorite number, use one close to it. So I use the 23. All right, we're coming this time by.
Don't worry about a block from him. Feeling nice today. Okay, we're clear.
All right. That looks pretty good. We maybe could loosen it up a little bit. That may not work, and we may be too loose, so I may have just ruined the car. But there's a chance this works. Or just find a number that looks good. All right. Thank you, Mr. Clean. You did a great job. Back to it. We're a lap down. That's not great. But hopefully we got on and off pit road better. Okay. We loosened up the car and it did not help at all. That's our early report. I need to back it down on the corners more. It's just so hard because most tracks with this much banking, you don't have to let off as much. But I guess maybe these corners are a bit tighter than somewhere like Atlanta or Texas. We have a lot more cars coming down pit road. We got it in the outside wall there. We keep it going. We need to get around these guys before they blend. Do I like dirt racing? Yes. Yes, I do. I like watching it, and I like doing it. I've never been in an actual dirt race, but I used to have a go-kart, and I would run it in the backyard. And to this day, you can go on Google Maps, go back on the timeline, and you can see my old dirt track. I had a giant oval, and I had a figure 8. I love the feeling of sliding around on the dirt. It's extremely fun. Sadly, there's not an actual dirt track nearby. I would probably have to drive like an hour to go to the nearest dirt track. Whereas I have a short track, it's a paved short track, like 20 minutes away. Alright, this is for $1 million. I gotta go. Okay, we sent it a little too hard there. Okay, one lap left in this stage. We just had the best corner of our career. That was perfect. Even though this isn't for the money, we're sending it. There we go. Oh. The pit strategy definitely helped. Oh, okay, we got inverted back to 6th place. All right. Stage 2 begins. This is not for $1 million. You know who Driver 32 is in the late model? I'm not sure which series you're referring to. One guy I follow pretty closely. I'm sorry, both Kurt and Jetbird. I'm sorry. One guy I follow in the Cars Tour. He runs, they run super late models, I believe, is Landon Huffman. I think he drives the 57. He was in town the other day at a baseball game because he's sponsored by that team on occasion. Car's still a little tight, but we're making the most of it. All right, Paul Menard's in first. Let's see if we can help Junior get around him. Speaking of dirt racing, thankfully things like Map TV and Flow Racing exist nowadays. So there are a lot of different series that are going on all during the week that you're able to watch. And every once in a while they'll put like the heat races or the hot laps or practice on YouTube. So you can tune in for free. Every once in a while, I'll throw on a dirt race. We're having a hard time getting by Menard here. No, I'm not sure which series you're talking about specifically. But if you know their name, we could Google them and see if we know who they are or if we've heard of them. If they've been in any of the bigger races lately, then we've probably seen them race before. Oh no. Little check up there from Junior. Junior's going up the block. Risky. All right. Well, we put some dents in the car there. We couldn't quite make it to the bottom safely. Terry Labonte's having a great race up here towards the front. There we go. Junior's going to P1. Good stuff, Dale. Good stuff. I would like to get behind him and share some drafts with him to apologize for getting into him. Oh, wow. Loose through the tri-oval. Or quad-oval, I should say. Yeah, car feels a little twitchy with that adjustment we made. I think we've apologized enough. Oh yeah, $1 million. I can't be helping Junior. I gotta go to the high side.
Okay, now's our chance to widen the gap between you and the field.
This is for 1 million doubloons. Oh, we're up the track. Not great. Okay, we keep it out of the wall. His name's Bobby Pierce. 32 World of Outlaws. Oh, he's with the big boys. That name sounds very familiar. What happened to North Carolina Speedway? In what context? Like, why did they stop going there? Or why it got renamed? Now it goes by Rockingham. But even back then it was known as The Rock. At the time, NASCAR just wanted to go to bigger tracks. So they stopped going for a while. They went back for a couple years. I think around 2011. I think the Truck Series maybe went back. And then, again, I don't think turnout was very good. And the facilities were getting old. And it shut down for a while. And then it got revived, I believe a few years ago now. And the people that bought it, they helped bring it somewhat up to date and got NASCAR's attention, brought them back. And they're actually trying to sell it because even though NASCAR went back this last year, they want someone else to come in and pay them. They want someone else to come in with more money so they can pay for further upgrades to the facility. So they're not looking to make a lot of money out of this deal. They're looking to hand it over to an owner that will take care of the track and hopefully give it a cup date again. Because Rockingham's a fun little track. And then Auto Club was just greed. NASCAR greed. The property around Auto Club is very valuable. And so NASCAR thought, people aren't... So this is a I would say that there's levels to this. The Gen 6 car wasn't good at those bigger tracks with the package they were racing. They were still having the dirty air issue we have with the next gen car. And people weren't enjoying those bigger tracks like Auto Club. And so NASCAR thought, okay, we will sell off like 80% of the land, make millions of dollars, and then we'll go back and we'll build a short track. Because at the time, the Gen 6 car was a better short track car. People were really asking for more short tracks. So they were going to make a Martinsville-Bristol hybrid. But they haven't ended up doing that. That may never happen. When and why did they change Phoenix? I believe it's because... I don't know the exact reason why they had to. You can go watch Sopranos before iRacing. Catch you later, boss man. Hey, I'll catch you later. Sopranos, I've been wanting to start that, but it's a long show. So, I may not do that yet. Because I always try to find a show that my wife and I can watch together. And I don't know if she would like that. That's more of a me thing. Why did they change Phoenix? So, Phoenix, one of the big issues, I believe, was it's a hot place, Phoenix. It's literally in a desert. And so they moved the stands so they wouldn't be facing the sun the whole race. I believe that was an aspect of it. But also, they kind of had to deal with NASCAR. If we refresh this track, we update the facilities, then you guys will give us the championship race. So that's why that's been happening. They changed the grandstands. They flipped the start-finish line. They paved over the grass in the infield. And they added something, I think it's called the barn or something. Jeff Gordon had, like, design input on that. So Jeff was, I guess, somewhat proud of his involvement with that. And from what I've heard from people that go to Phoenix yearly, they say that they enjoyed the changes because they're not so hot. How long have I been on YouTube? We've been doing this since probably 2011. A long time. A very long time.
North Carolina is more than just a...
And we haven't been consistent. Like, it's not like we've been uploading every week for 14 years. We've taken long breaks. Like, way long breaks. And really, it wasn't until this year, or maybe even last year, where it started to come together. It took us a while. And we're still working on improving. Back in the day, before they changed the whole partner system, I used to be partnered on YouTube. So I was able to make a tiny amount of money off of it. But after Disney bought the network that I was with, they changed a lot of stuff and it went downhill. And then YouTube got rid of the partner system, like being with private companies. And so I lost my monetization. So we're trying to get that back. Okay, Terry, what are you doing? It's too early in the race for that. All right, target acquired. Derek Cope, here we go. We can get down to this track is difficult for us. We're just a little too tight in the corners. Oh my goodness. This is the first time we've been to Charlotte since we started our own team. We play baseball games like MLB The Show 25. We do have it. I have not played it on stream, mostly because I'm not good at that game. I have two PlayStation controllers, but the one I like to play with, my red one, it has occasional stick drift, and so when I'm trying to pitch or even hit, it just jiggles all over the screen. and I'm not able to hit my marks. So I'm not very good at that game. I feel like it's a lot harder than they used to be, because I used to play a lot of MLB games. Maybe one day we'll go play one of the old ones on stream. Okay, we're having some bitrate issues. I'm gonna look at what my dog's doing real quick. I'll be right back. That was odd. Oh, okay. Our bitrate issues have stabilized. It didn't go out completely, but the bitrate dropped by like half. That's not a good thing. The record is 71, or 78-1. That's insane. That is actually insane. Maybe we'll take time. We'll go back and try to figure it out. One thing I might be interested in doing is playing the college baseball games. They haven't made them in several years, but to go back and play one of the older ones, and then I can play with LSU and try to repeat their College World Series performance. And it being an older game, it'll probably be easier for me.
Number 21, IFI. We're gonna have to take a look at this thing when you bring it in. Looks like you got yourself a
That's so frustrating. We are so tight.
Focus on your marks, buddy.
We even loosened the car up last race, and it did not really help. I guess I need to back it down a little
21
more.
car is outside. Gotta keep working together. Get up there.
I'm trying to help you, Derrico. Come with me.
Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
Use my knowledge, I beg you. I see Dale Jr. up there in first place.
All clear, bud.
He's having a good race. This is our longest race of the year, so we have plenty of time.
Go ahead.
But I see Jeff Gordon up there struggling. We may have to ditch Derek Cope.
Don't worry about a flag from him. He's feeling nice today.
78-1, that is nuts.
Going up high.
I've seen people try to go like the full season undefeated. It just looks insane.
Still hanging on. Clear, clear.
One game that my friends and I have been playing lately, we've been playing NBA 2K. We've been playing the basketball games. That's been pretty fun. We're not very good at it, but we enjoy it all the same.
Just one more down.
We were better at the old ones, but they've changed the meter, and it's messed up our shooting. So, we're still trying to get the hang of it.
Whatever you need is clear.
You're going to subscribe. Thank you, Gene.
What's up high?
I will subscribe to your channel as well. I will return the favor, and when you start uploading, let me know. We will support. A lot of the people that are in the chat we're subscribed to. So we're building a community of small creators. It's like Mr. Spaceman, the New Jersey and CNW fan, Mr. Racing. We're subscribed to all those guys. Johnson Fan 48. There's several people I'm missing. I think I'm subscribed to VG Clips as well. So pretty much everyone you've seen in chat. I wasn't even paying attention to what happened to Jeff. Alright, he's up there. Making his way back to the front. Good for him. Oh no, he went to the high side. Critical error. Alright, we're going to go to the high side here, it looks like. Let's shove him off in the corner. Alright. Oh, look at him go to the low side. And back to the... He doesn't know where to go.
Sauter has a run. Wants him to make a move. Leader only has about a second on you. Both sides clear. Trophy is up high.
All right, we have to go babysit Jeff Gordon. He's kind of mired back here around the top 10, back into the top 10.
Car, yellow. Still there.
This is your first time watching? Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay. And I hope you're able to get NASCAR Heat working again. But Gina, if you're on Xbox, it should be pretty simple, depending on what kind of content you want to post. If you're going to post video games, I think streaming is built into the Xbox, and it looks pretty good. And then you can also just clip your videos and record those through the share function. So yeah, if you're interested, the best thing to do is just start. Oh no! We just piled into the back of Jeff Gordon. Well, good thing he's back to the low side. Alright, and as soon as I say that, he goes back to the high side. Jeff, work with me. Work with me. Okay, he wants to go to the high side. Fine. We will try the high side, even though this is not the best move. Oh my goodness, Junior. Oh, he's not happy with us. Oh no. Alright, Brian Vickers is always hard to get around. So we'll see what we can do here. Alright, he goes low. Jeff, you want to go high? Yes, just get there. Okay, that didn't work. Brian Vickers threw a block. I may have to go take out Brian Vickers. Just take him out. Go low, Jeff. Come on, come on. Come on, Jeff. There we go. No, take it. Take it, Jeff. We need to take what's rightfully ours. Caution on the speedway. And you love to stream, that's good, thank you. Oh, my stream? If you're gonna stream, that may have been what you meant. That would be good. Yeah, all that functionality is built into the Xbox, so you should be able to start out pretty well. One of my buddies, he streams and records from his Xbox, and I think it looks pretty good. Much better quality than when I started. Like streaming from the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 did not look very good. But the and you have the nice Xbox too. VG Clips wishes they can stream. One day. It's getting easier and easier the more they invent different technologies. One day when the AI take over, we're all going to be streamers. We're going to be entertaining the robots. Alright, this isn't going too well. We're getting a little caught up here. Oh, Jeff making a move. No, 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 no! No. All of that progress wiped out in the blink of an eye. Alright, we still have 10 laps to go. You love my streams, thank you so much. Hopefully, we can uphold that reputation. Welcome back, Elmerud. We just had an unfortunate accident with Jeff and the 199 car. But this is our time. Go, Jeff, go. There's still time. We got into the back of him, and he slid up and hit the 199. A little more patience and we would have had it. We're going to help out Jeff if we can, and try not to turn him. This isn't the easiest track to draft at. And we keep having to lift often. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're catching back up. I don't know if we'll have time to pass everyone. We might, but Jeff may not. You posted a video today? Nice. So, you posted, and the New Jersey and CNW fans posted, and Gene is probably about to start posting, we hope. So I have a lot of videos to watch. I'll try to watch it, like it, and comment after the stream. Oh my goodness, we're racing close. All right, 6 laps to go. When do you think you're gonna go live again? Maybe later tonight, because we're probably about to end this stream. But we might be about to end. But anyway, probably tomorrow. We go live most days. We might take a day off here and there. But we've been a lot more consistent with it recently. My planned streams, I'm going to continue with these NASCAR streams because, you know, I'm working through this career. But we're also going to probably do a NASCAR 2003 stream soon. And also a SpongeBob the Movie game. I don't know if you've ever seen SpongeBob the Movie, the original one. But there's a game for it. So we may play that game. And then the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. I would like to play that story. And also Ultimate Spider-Man. We may play Ultimate Spider-Man. So there's a few games we have lined up. But NASCAR is still going to be our main focus for a while. Look at that, we've made it to 2nd and 3rd position. We're doing it, go Jeff, go! Chevy power. You love SpongeBob? Me too. I don't watch the show so much anymore, but back in the day, I used to watch SpongeBob. And I used to play the video games. I love those video games. You know they post racing stuff because it doesn't get views? Do you make NASCAR community posts sometimes? Yeah, I mean it can be hard to find views. Go Kate, I'm so sorry, VG Clips. I'm so sorry. I had to help out Jeff. I'm trying to keep him from retiring. This is a life or death situation. Kane has many years ahead of him. We overcame near disaster. And the car still looks pretty clean. Not too bad. And Brian Vickers, I think, is behind us. You know, we took forever to pass Brian, and he followed us through the field.
Outside, you got one outside. We finished second.
Not a bad race. Not a bad race. That's the longest race of the year. Yeah, so it's interesting to me. Like, I do not understand the YouTube algorithm, and it changes constantly, so it's hard to keep up with. I'm playing a 21-year-old game, and we're getting pretty decent views. Right now, we're sitting at about 150 for the whole stream, which is good for me. A lot better than what we used to get. But I was streaming Doom: The Dark Ages, brand new game. For the whole 7-part series, I think we got a total of, like, maybe 75 views. That's a brand new game. We just didn't really have many people watching. Why? To certain games, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm glad to have you guys here, though. All right, I'm going to go check and see if my wife is home. What drivers can retire? Maybe all of them eventually, but usually it's the older drivers. But it seems kind of random. I'm sure there's a list somewhere or better information on that. But I'm hoping to prevent Gordon from retiring by helping him win. Because it seems like when we don't help him, you know, since he's getting older in the game, he's running worse. Maybe that's not true, but that's what it seems like. All right, let's go ahead and save. Let's look at our standings. All right, Jeff Gordon's 224 back. Even letting Gordon win so much, we're still ahead by a pretty healthy margin. All right, Dover is a very hard track for us, and we usually qualify here. But I don't really want to run 32 laps out front. This is gonna be tough. But here we go. We gotta lock in. We are possibly gonna die here. Possibly. Dover is a very tight track. Not a lot of room for error. Do you watch Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series? They race on July 4th. On occasion. I don't keep up like week to week. Or whenever they're racing. But July 4th I'll probably be able to watch.
A track that is not a fan of race cars. The price for the smallest mistake on this high-banked 1-mile concrete racing surface is a severe punishment for man and machine. The only thing harder than winning at Dover is the wall at Dover. Today, EA Sports presents a monster task. 400 miles and no mistakes.
Is Derek Cope in this race? I wish there was just a screen to look at the starting order. Oh, Derek Cope, 22nd. Not a bad qualifying effort for Derek Cope. All right, this is gonna be frustrating. I'm sure we're gonna wreck a lot of people. It's good. I don't know. Maybe we stay clean. It's just gonna take a lot of patience. All right, we're up to 40th. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? He just tried to take us 3 wide on the apron. Oh my goodness, we are loose. I have to stay focused. My right arm is itching. What if there's a spider on me or a bug? Okay. I can't take it. I can't take it. I saw a giant spider last night. I was taking my dog out, and it was hanging from the stairwell. Oh, we gotta whoa it down. Whoa, whoa, easy, girl. Come on, Mikey, give us some room. Oh my goodness. Man, Dover is one of our harder tracks, for sure. Especially when you can't run the line you want. Oh my goodness. I need to get to the bottom. I need to get to the bottom. Like SpongeBob with the water. I need it. Nothing personal, guys. I just had to get through there. Now that I mentioned spiders, I'm feeling spider webs all over me. I used to be terrified of spiders. Like anytime I would be outside sweating, I would think it was a spider or something. But after I was forced to walk through the woods on a navigation course, I quickly got used to spiders. What happened to Pontiac? So General Motors, they owned both Chevrolet and Pontiac. And so they didn't see the point in having two brands in NASCAR competing. So that's why they left NASCAR. And then during the 2008 financial crisis, General Motors had to get bailed out. And a part of the terms of that deal is they had to restructure the company. So they sold off and got rid of a few of their brands. So like Hummer went inactive for a long time. Pontiac's gone. I believe Saturn was a thing, and that's gone. So yeah, Pontiac as well. So Pontiac got axed completely. Now I wish they would come back. Pontiac had some good cars. Very cool looking cars. Like the G6 Solstice. I believe that was the name, the Solstice. The Aztec was ahead of its time. It was hated back in the day, but it was ahead of its time. And Pontiac, like back in the day, had some very cool cars. They always tried to add some pizzazz, even if it was just a rebadged, like, Chevrolet vehicle. They would make it look a little cooler, or try to. Even the 141 ahead of us is a little loose on entry. Your dad has a 67 Firebird. That's awesome. That is very awesome. Oh my goodness. All those positions we gained, lost. Dude, what are you doing? Sterling Marlin just murdered me. You have a dog. His name is Chance. I also have a dog. All right, we are about to start murdering these guys. I made the mistake of not qualifying. I thought it might be fun to see what we could do back here, but this is torture. Especially when you have guys like Sterling Marlin running you up the track. I thought he was going to go low, but he drove the middle line for whatever reason. And the high side is not an option here. A 67 Pontiac Firebird. That's very cool.
Number 151, just looking to pass. Clear, all clear.
Yeah, the Firebird the GTO. I think they had one called the Judge. I think I'm remembering that right.
88 cars, high. He wasn't so friendly. Blocking.
Your mom had a Pontiac Aztec. My family had a Pontiac Montana. That was a minivan. And before that, we had an ugly Oldsmobile minivan. I forget the name. It escapes me. Yes, we're going to have to send it. And we have to stay on this bottom line. If we lose this bottom, we're going to lose like 10 positions. Oh, no. We started to slip up the track there. So the hard part will be the patience, not to overdrive the car. Look at Derek Cope up here. He's having a great race. Oh, no. No, no, no. You're not taking the low side. Our car's a little loose. I don't think it's going to stick. Gene, I don't think it's going to stick. I have no faith. Dover is a battleground. It really is. Oh, no. Now we have to play nice with Gordon. I really don't want to hit him. Okay, this is our time. Come on. Send it. We've got to send it. Okay, we'll tuck in behind Kane here. Derek Cope's having a great race. It will not stick. Trust me. See, do you see that? It will not stick. I know what I'm talking about. This is torture. There are some tracks that will stick. Darlington, it'll stick. At least in 1 and 2. At Atlanta, it'll stick. Texas, it somewhat sticks. This track, it no stick. Oh my goodness, Mark. That's my bad. Yes, I don't know if... I'm pretty sure they had a rating system in this game, which is why certain drivers performed better at certain tracks. I believe they did for 03. I don't know if they did for this game. But it really seems like it. We still have plenty of time, but... I mean, again, if we make a mistake, we're going to lose a ton of positions. Let's just move him out of the way. VG, I have no control. I did get behind him for a second, but here at Dover, that could go wrong so quickly, trying to help someone. Especially if they check up at the wrong moment. That would wreck both of us. I've been wanting to, but usually whenever I'm trying to help someone else, Derek Cope or Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane's already in a decent position. But we will help him one of these races. He was one of my first allies in this playthrough. It was Kevin Harvick and Casey Kane. They were my first two allies. All right, we have the lead. We have the clean air we've been wanting. It's time for us to shut up and run some good laps. Oh, man. That was mayhem. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Another game we need to play. We need to play Transformers, the movie, the game. That's on PlayStation 3. So I would have to re-download that emulator. You're back from closing up your chickens. Well, hopefully they're nice and tidy for the night. It's cool that you keep chickens. Just stop before you spin out. That's the thing, Gene. I can't stop. I have to help him get a win. We will do our best. Maybe at Daytona, we can help him. It's just, it's going to take a lot of effort. Oh, we got to develop a wall there. It's going to take a lot of effort not to help Jeff. Jeff's my OG. It's so much easier without cars around me. I don't have to protect the inside, and I can run kind of that middle groove. It works so much. Oh my goodness, we just missed the corner completely. It works so much better. And we're really able to. Oh my goodness, we may have crossed 10,000 RPM that lap. We may have crossed 10. That was nuts. We were close. We were very close. All right. The car doesn't look too bad for Dover. That was a very hard race, though. One of the harder tracks on the circuit. This, Homestead, Kansas, Indianapolis isn't too easy. You've got a turkey and 2 ducks? That's awesome. This man's ready for the apocalypse. He has his animals ready to go. All right, what's next? Michigan? Should we do another one? This will be the last one if we do. Should we do one more? Do you like Martinsville and NASCAR Heat 3? Probably not. Mostly because I'm probably not good at it. Martinsville is a very hard track for me. In this game, Martinsville is one of our better tracks because the AI are not good at Martinsville and our car is set up perfectly. On the NASCAR Heat games, Martinsville's just tough to nail down for me personally. Maybe we could run there and get better at it, but man, it's tough. You found out Derek Hope raced in the Xfinity Series for almost 40 years and only won 1 race. No, not poor guy. That was out of the kindness of his heart. Derek Hope allowed others to win. We've been through this. We know. We know the lore. All right, it's only 16 laps. We're going to do one more race. I need to get... Hey, Ty Sheets wins! That's our driver. That's our driver. I think that's his 3rd win of the year. Good for him. Yes, live off eggs for days. Yeah, you were ready when we had the egg shortage this past couple of years, I guess.
The state of Michigan has long been considered the home of the automobile. The Michigan International Speedway has long been considered one of the most popular tracks on the NASCAR circuit. But when the Nextel Cup Series comes to this track, it's not just another race. It's another race in front of the biggest names.
I'm waiting for our bit rate to stabilize. It's going a little crazy right now.
Today, the car racing business is
all right,
ready
it's
to
back.
sell you
Let's ride. Okay, we have 16 laps to get it done. This is a shorter race. All right, we have Ryan Newman in P1. This may be the race to help Casey. If Jeff's not too far back. If Jeff's up front, we'll go with Casey. We'll get him his win. Oh, yeah, over 9,000 RPM. We got this baby cooking. We got this baby cooking. We're good. We are so good. And the car's handling pretty well. This would be a good race for us. I love our custom setups. I love our custom set. It makes it a little too easy sometimes, but man, when the car's hooked up, you feel it. With the default setup, I would be running up the track right now. We're gonna get a huge draft here. 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208. Worth it. Worth it. I just wanted to see how fast we would go. We sent the 119. Kept it out of the wall. Yes, we'll go ahead and pit. Let's repair that damage. We're already in last. You know, what's it going to hurt? And we get to see Mr. Clean again. That was an excellent run we had. All right, estimated time, 15:03. We'll try. We will try. Hopefully he's towards the front. But this is a pretty good drafting track. It's a wide track. So hopefully we won't get hung up behind other drivers too much. Get it, boys. That is a good-looking car, if I do say so myself. Uh-oh. That was not a 15.3. That was like a 16.5.
Nobody else decided to come in. Go, go, go.
I'm not surprised. All right, we're gonna charge through the field this time.
4.5, 1.5 seconds behind the leader.
Let's go find Casey Kane. Let's save our man. It's Casey Kane Friday. Rah! It's not actually, but today it will be. Oh my goodness. Into the 119 car again. Sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Big draft here. Big draft. Let's back it down this time. We don't want to cause any more accidents.
Number 198.
We are on the hunt for Casey. Let's get some more draft. Oh. Little incident behind us. Our engine may not make it if we stay going this fast.
I don't think it's a big deal. Just be careful. There you go. All clear.
Yeah, I may need to back it down. That RPM was a little too high for our liking. Let's get some more draft here. And we'll dive it down low. There's Casey. Target acquired. Let's back it down. A little loose on corner entry. All right, big check up in front of us. All right, let's go, Casey. See your local Dodge dealer. Even though they sell an ugly Dodge Charger right now. I saw one, but I think maybe the first or second time ever. I haven't seen many of them around, but that thing was not very good looking. It would be a good looking car if it was just a normal sedan, but to be replacing the Charger, it's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Especially with how cool the old Challenger looked. They really went away from that heritage styling. In my humble opinion. Come on, Casey, come on! Get it together. In all three divisions, Derek Cope had 3 wins, 41 top 10s, and 1 pole. Wasn't one of those wins in a Daytona 500. Kane was a ladies' man. Kane is still a ladies' man. Those older ladies on Twitter have not let Casey Kane go. I forget which company it was, but I remember those Casey Kane commercials. his race. I think he won the Brickyard 400, and I think it was his last year for Hendrick. That was awesome. Great drive by Casey. He's a very talented driver. All right, let's go low, Casey. Let's go low. Come on, Casey. Come on. Work with me, buddy. We're halfway through the race. There we go, Casey. There we go. Okay, getting around Brian Vickers is going to be a challenge of its own. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Go, Casey, go. This is working out so well. It was meant to be. Push it, Casey. Push it.
That was the halfway mark. You're right where you need to be. Stay hungry out there.
Push it, Casey. Welcome back, JC. The one with the razor and the pit stop one. Oh, wait. I have very vague memories of these. Yes, the Gillette razor commercials. He was a young gun, wasn't he?
Looks like you got yourself a road, buddy.
Jeff Gordon just missed out on the young gun branding.
What's up, bud?
If those commercials came out 5 years earlier, he would have been a young gun.
Looks like you got yourself a partner out there.
When you go race in the 2020 version of P5 and exit, it still crashes. All right. Maybe you could try deleting your saved data. Like, not the game, just the saved data. Or try using, I don't know if Xbox still does it, but try using your cloud backup. And if that doesn't work, again, maybe just power cycle your Xbox, but it's probably the game's fault. Maybe you could try re-downloading it. Hopefully that doesn't remove the game, because the game is now delisted, and that would be tragic. Hopefully it's not completely broken. Casey Kane's still a rookie, like 5 years into his career. Yes, I think we're 6 years in now. The game starts, I think, in 2004, and we are now, I think, in 2010. But yes, Casey Kane has not shed his rookie stripes. And we're making our way through here. This is probably one of the easiest tracks we could do this challenge at.
Number 12 is up on. Things are working well with him. Let's keep it that way. Clear, clear, all clear.
Come on, go low, Casey. Come on. Okay, are we going high? Are we going low? I don't know. Yes, Casey. Come with me. I can show you the world. All right, we have 2 red cars in front of us. This is his 7th rookie year. Yeah, several rookie seasons. He's probably won Rookie of the Year every season except for our rookie year. But even in our rookie year, we didn't get rookie stripes. They didn't exist in this game for when you were a rookie. And nowadays, I don't know if you guys heard about this, NASCAR got rid of the rookie stripes. They're no longer a requirement for rookies. I do not like that. I thought it was cool seeing who were the rookies, who the rookies were. My syntax slipped a little bit there. You think Casey Kane had an Xfinity start this year? He did. He raced at Rockingham and probably could have won the race, but he got caught up in someone else's accident. He still finished pretty well, and it sounded like he wanted to do it again. So hopefully we see some more Casey Kane, because he's definitely a fan favorite when he shows up. he still had his touch. Like, he still looked very good in that race. It's just when you go race in a lower series, you're just begging to get caught up in an accident, and that's exactly what happened. Casey and I make a pretty good team. Let's not wreck Casey. Let's play this safe. We've come this far. But what if I just did this? What if I just went around him? Oh, sorry, Casey. My accelerator's stuck. I'm sorry. Oh, we're coming back. Oh, we might do it. No, we get it. There we go. Casey Kane win. Do you think if he raced in Cup today, he could be competitive? He would have to be on the right team. But also, that next-gen car just is not it. It's not good. And Casey, his whole career, raced with like a higher downforce package. I mean, not higher. He raced with a lower downforce package and with more horsepower. And so the next-gen car would not... I don't think it would suit him very well. All right, let's go check. I'm going to see if my wife is home. That may do it for us, but I'll come right back. Still not back. That's hard to say. He still looked very good in that Xfinity car. And it was RCR prepared, so, like, not the greatest equipment. But, I mean, he looked really good. If they raced with a car with higher horsepower, lower downforce, he still might be able to pull out some easy top 10s with the right team. But I just don't see him coming back full time. Like, he may run more Xfinity races in the future, maybe even some truck races, but I don't see him coming back to Cup. All right, 8 laps. We'll do another one. What is a save data? So I'm not sure where Xbox stores this, but it's like the actual data from the game, like your career data, your like race win stats, all that is in a save file. If you can delete that, maybe that would help. But that would also ruin your it would ruin your career if you're further in. Johnson, we're actually about to end the stream, so no Heat 5 multiplayer tonight. There for a while, I wasn't able to play Heat 5. PlayStation removed it from PlayStation Plus, and so I had to buy a disc copy of the game. All right, what are we doing here? What are these guys doing? All right, no mercy. We're just gonna blow through the field. No mercy. I'm not sure where that is on Xbox. Like, maybe if you like select the game, and I don't know. I don't know where you would find it on Xbox. I could help you a lot more if you were on PlayStation. Yes, we are on Sonoma. On this game, we're actually decent. If you could get the DLC for Heat 5 on the PlayStation Store, you would. Alright, here's the annoying thing. Since I had to delete the other copy of Heat 5. Even though I still had both copies, I had the digital version downloaded with all the DLC. The disc version did not carry over any of the DLC that I had actually purchased, spent real money on. It didn't bring any of it over. So I've lost the next gen, the 2022 update. I lost it, so I can only do the 2020 now. And I don't know if I can re-download it, even though I already owned it, that's so frustrating. That's just one last slight that Motorsports Games has hit me with. They ruined the NASCAR games. Oops. Pushed it a little too hard there. Sorry, Michael. I have places to be. And I have not yet eaten today. That is on my to-do list. Oh, we'll help Jimmy for a second. In your honor. Do not go back like an hour in the stream. You will not like what you see. Oh my goodness, Jimmy! I'm sorry, Johnson fan. That was my fault. You should be able to delete the digital version and re-download it from the store for the...
Number 20, making his move on the right.
So, I didn't own the game digitally. I had it through PlayStation Plus. And PlayStation has removed Heat 5 from PlayStation Plus. So, I can't play that digital version anymore. So I popped the disc in, and it re-downloaded the game and everything, and it appears as a completely different version. You would think my save data and everything would transfer over. It did not. It might. It might delete everything on your NASCAR Heat game. I would Google it if you haven't already and see if anyone else has had this issue, because they may have a better fix for you. Because I don't know if that'll help. But also, Xbox used to do cloud save data. Like, they would back up your save data on the cloud. I don't know if that's still a thing. But if it is, maybe you could load that cloud save. The game may just be busted. I don't know. I know it's busted for me. I lost all my DLC. Sorry, Bobby. I really don't care.
Normally, you see him block you right about now.
Literally in the first corner, we messed up our car.
Right side.
The safer thing might be just to delete the whole game and try to re-download it. But again, I mean, there's some risk with that. Now that the game's delisted. As long as you own it, like as long as you actually purchase the game, you should be able to re-download it. Should.
He's working with you, so give him some room. Whatever you need, you're clear. Watch it, cars on your left.
What is cloud save data? So normal save data is saved on your system. Cloud save data is a copy of the save data from your system, but stored in the cloud. But I'm not sure if Xbox still does that. So that may not be an option.
Go on left side. Watch the right. Slow it down a little bit. The car will come to you. Still there. Keep it together. You're doing fine. Bush is looking to make a move on you.
It's the really frustrating thing about that Heat 5 not having the 22 update, the next gen update. I own it. I purchased it with real doubloons.
Car on your right. You're taking third. Just a couple more.
And they have stolen my ability to play it.
All
They stole it. Even though the company no longer exists, I need to sue them. Alright, Jeff's kind of taking me low.
All clear.
I was about to compliment Dale for running that aggressively, and then he let up.
Pace we're looking for. Keep it up. Both sides clear.
Watch it, Dale. Watch it. Oh my goodness. Block, block, block.
The 8 car wants to get by it.
Yeah, Dale Jr. leading at a road course. Very realistic.
There you go. All clear.
I don't know, maybe DEI in this alternate timeline where they stayed together. Maybe they're just running well. Oh my goodness. Dale and I almost got into each other there. Alright, we should have a comfortable lead now. We're kind of duking it out with Junior there.
5 bonus points for leading the lap. Just 2 laps left.
Yep. Yep, that is accurate. The end user license agreement. Yeah, that's a big problem. Especially now if you buy the physical version of the game. Most games now are not actually on the disc. All the disc is your license to play the game. So if the game ever gets delisted, the disc may not work. I mean, it's just dead. So, yeah, that's a big problem. There are several games that have been delisted over the years that people are very angry about. Another problem is games that require an internet connection to play. Once that company pulls support for that game, the whole game just goes offline. Like The Crew. And I don't even know if The Crew 2 is still playable, but yeah, The Crew is dead. Project Cars 1 and 2, they're both dead. Project Cars 3 might even be dead. Yeah, any game that requires online only, that's a huge red flag immediately. Because there's no guarantee you will be able to play that. Did you know there was a track at Disney World? I did know that. And then they demolished it. Very sad. Yeah, racing was huge in the early 2000s. Everybody was trying to cash in. Nintendo's taking advantage of this big time with a virtual game card scam. Nintendo loves money. They love money. We did it! With a horrible looking car. Alright, there's our dirty win. Usually we do that with a bit more finesse, but we were just trying to get through the race. Especially after the first corner, we dented our front end. And it was over. The rest of the field, I was done dealing with him. Alright, where are we racing this week? Daytona? Okay, so we've made it halfway through the season. Not bad. Let's go cash in our skill points. We're back over $11 million. We get paid pretty well for owning our own team. Pretty well. Features. No, no, no. My NASCAR. Thunder plates. And then we'll disable them immediately. Alright, we only have one more section and we'll be done. What are the skill points? Okay, win fight at the top, prologue. I don't know how we don't have that. We've done that. We won the prologue. Create 5 allies in one race. We've definitely done that. Probably not the rivals. Enter best lap screen. We have done that. So this is completely broken. Enter a lightning challenge mode. We've definitely done that too. So I don't know why some of these are broken. That's a little worrying. Terminate an opponent for 5. We've definitely done that as well. Maybe the ones that are lit up are incorrect. I don't know. Let's just go to our settings. We'll go to the audio.
There's a pile up out there. Be careful. NASCAR isn't too heavy. Man, you are the bomb.
I mean, we've definitely modified that before. Yes, we've done that. So why? I don't know why that's not working. We've qualified for polls. I'm really hoping. I mean, I don't understand this. Why some of these. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely haven't won a race in manual transmission, so maybe they stay white until you've done it. But we just went and modified our audio settings, and it didn't work. So I don't know. No answer for that. And like this screen's broken as well. We should have a lot more best laps. So it's like it's tracking some of them, it's not tracking the other ones. Like we should have best laps at pretty much all of these. The Craftsman one, it worked pretty well. And then this, we have all the... Oh! One of our best laps just got beat. But it's still yellow, like we did it, so... Suspect. Anyway, that'll do it for us, guys. We may go live later. Maybe with more NASCAR, we may do a different game. But until the next one, hopefully I see you guys there. Thank you guys for the support. Let's go back and thank everyone. JC1424, BG Clips, Gene Loveless, Johnson Fan 48, Elmer Rudd, The King is Dead 15, the New Jersey and C&W fan, Texas Speed Energy, Mendon Eldred. Hope they're not missing anyone. Bazinga Effect. Josh McLovin. Yeah, thank you guys for being here, a part of the chat. And if we don't see you guys later today, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, perhaps. We'll be live soon. Within the next 2 days. I can guarantee that. Tomorrow, we'll see.